YouTube, it's Mama Doe Dawn, and I am filming in my office, which I set up specifically to film, but I've never filmed in here because usually I have Charlotte. She's on the opposite side of that baby gate there, and she's hysterically crying because she doesn't like to feel like she is left out. After my last video where I was ranting about being really burnt out and tired just by 2020 and single motherhood in general, I got a lot of recommendations to put Charlotte in some kind of daycare program, and I really started looking into that. Found someone who I really trusted, and for the first time ever dropped Charlotte off to be babysat by someone other than my mother today. And I am very nervous, and I am trying to just not be the helicopter mom and let go and recognize that people are not going to let my child die. So I'm trying to be very calm and just get through this video today, but I am a little anxious. There is like some separation anxiety with my daughter. As a single mom, I think I just kind of developed that because it's always just been her and I, and we are very, very attached and bonded, and we do need our space. I think this is going to be really good, and I am trying to get a babysitter now when I do my YouTube videos. Part of that is just being able to do this in a really efficient way because my child won't be interrupting me. But the second part of it is that Charlotte does tend to not want to wear clothes very often, and having a child running around in a diaper in the background isn't really what I want, especially as she's getting older now. It's just a little less appropriate to have out on the internet. So we are going to be trying to do a majority of my YouTube videos, just me sitting in my pretty little office background. Now that I got all of that out of the way, as you know from the title of this video, we are going to be talking about my very first month monetized on YouTube and exactly how much I made in that time. This is from October 14th, the very first day I was monetized and bringing in an income, to November 14th of 2020. I'm gonna drag it out to the end for you guys. I'll give you the number right now. I made $43.31 over those 31 days. So that is approximately $1.10 a day, and that's just totally my estimate in my head, so approximately $1.10 a day. During that time, I think I posted like 11 to 12 videos. So if you want to break it down to like per video, I made like what? For $3.50 a video. Actually will not even receive like a direct deposit payment until my like cash withholdings reach 100. That's the limit that I set for myself a long time ago when I set up my Google AdSense account, which is what YouTube goes through. YouTube's really switching it up, and I haven't really figured out like how to get the money deposited into my account or anything yet, but I do know right now I'm sitting on $43, which is awesome. I don't actually have that cash in hand yet. That is going to probably come to me when I reach that $100 threshold point. Honestly, for my very first month being monetized, $43 is more than I anticipated. Very happy with that amount, and genuinely so grateful to all of the people who have watched my videos, and so many of you guys in the comment section have left little comments letting me know that you're watching the entire ads and you're making sure not to skip them because you want to make sure that I get that income money, and that just is so kind. It means a great deal to me. I can't even put it into words because you guys know my financial situation. You know how hard I'm working. You know that I'm not doing the best in terms of money right now. So every little cent like that really does count. And when I have like dozens of you just watching the videos and making sure that the ads play so that I get paid for the ads, it is so unbelievably kind, and it does add up, and you've shown that it adds up because I'm sitting on $43 right now. I did want to take a moment and sit down and explain to you guys kind of how these Google ads work, because you can get paid in two different ways. You can get paid because someone watched the whole ad and the advertiser wants them to watch the whole ad, so they pay for that. Or the advertiser pays for you to click on the link associated with the ad. And if you don't click on the link, you don't get paid for that ad running. So if I do have like a really long ad in the beginning of my video, most likely that is an ad that someone is trying to get you to click on a link in, and it is completely okay to skip over those because I won't make money from you just watching the entire ad. Guys, I just got a message from the babysitter who, she knows that I'm really anxious about leaving Charlotte for the first time, and she sent me this picture. I'm going to try to insert it for you guys, and that's Charlotte and her like best friend Victoria, and oh, that made my heart just so much better to see that Charlotte is doing okay. I'm like almost gonna cry. I have such separation anxiety as a single mom. It's really hard for me to entrust other people because, you know, I couldn't even really trust her father because he kind of walked out on us. So it's really hard for me to like let go of that control and know that someone else is going to love and care for her in the same way as me. And the fact that my babysitter just reached out and sent me that, ugh, that just made everything 1,000 times easier on me. Anyways, back to the monetization. I truly appreciate all of you guys watching the ads, but I did want to specify that there are some ads that I'm not going to get paid for unless you click that link. And I don't want you guys like clicking links just to click the links. If you're interested in the product, click the links, but don't click the links just to click them. Because as someone who pays for advertisements like that, I'd be totally bummed if people were clicking on that link and I was paying and they weren't actually interested in the product. So don't do that. Only click on the links if you're actually interested. But watching those like shorter clips, you know, the 15-second, 30-second ones definitely do help me. And I really do appreciate you guys doing that. It has added up and I'm sitting on almost $100. That sounds like a lot of money. $100. But it is a lot of money. That's a lot of money to me right now. That's so much. That's pretty much my entire grocery budget. That's half of my child budget. That's my whole pet budget. Like, you guys are covering things for me right now, and I really appreciate it. And I'm excited that YouTube is finally paying off because I've been on here 3 years, and to see that finally monetarily I am drawing in income is a sigh of relief. And now I just can continue pushing forward and at least knowing, like, you know, pennies are going to be coming my way for the effort, which means a lot. And the fact that you guys care enough about me and my financial well-being to even offer to watch the full ads is really, really sweet, and I really appreciate that. But because I try to be transparent with everything money-wise on here, I did want to tell you guys how much I made the very first month being monetized on YouTube from October 14th to November 14th of 2020. And as I already mentioned, the total is $43.31, and I'll be back on every single month. I will tell you guys how much I made on YouTube. I'm not going to make like a specialized video for it, so if you're interested in seeing that, at the beginning of the month in my budget videos I go over my income for every single income stream I have, my Amazon business, Etsy, eBay, and now I'm tacking on YouTube to that, so you'll see in YouTube like the cash out amounts that I'm getting, and you guys will be able to see how much money I'm making on YouTube through those videos. So if like knowing how much I made on YouTube is something that really interests you, the budget videos is where you're going to see that information from now on. I did just want to share like first month information for you guys because I felt like that was something you'd probably be really interested in because a lot of you guys are really here along for my financial journey. So I wanted to hop on and share that with you guys today. Ran a little bit about having a sitter for the first time ever. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really happy. I'm genuinely very grateful for all of you. And as always, thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.